Hello, it's Christy here. If you have come across this problem in Descript where it doesn't transcribe or recognize all of the filler words, although you may be on a plan that should include all the filler words, this is a bug. It is a bug with the transcription engine where it doesn't recognize all the filler words after transcribing. And let me show you what I mean. So I have this problem here where this episode, which was recorded using Descript's Rooms feature, it was an interview with 3 people. And if I go to the AI tools and try to remove filler words, you will notice that at the top in here, it only recognized uhs and ums. That's all it recognizes. There's a couple of hundred of them, of course. But I know for a fact that this composition, this conversation has much more filler words that should have been recognized in here, repeated words, a lot of other stuff. And it's not because I selected or not selected them, they just not recognized. So that means if I want to automatically remove these, I will only be able to remove the uhs and the ums. Why is this? Well, it is a bug apparently with the transcription engine where you choose the language. So by default, Descript will use the auto setting. So let me show you where to find this. If you go to the menu here on the top left in Descript and you go to settings, you will have the settings to do with transcription, which are in the preferences at the top in general. And you will see here that my default language is English, but the person who recorded this, this is not my drive, it's a client's drive, they may have it set to auto. Or it could be another bug where the transcription engine assumes auto for the room recordings, which should be free transcription minutes, I guess, because you're recording with rooms. Anyway, I have this confirmed with Descript support that the setting of auto is a known bug at the moment. It may be solved by the time you watch this video, but if you are struggling with this, this could be the reason. So let me show you how to solve this. It will involve retranscribing your files. So I have it set to default transcription here in English for my setting, but I'm not sure what my client has it set to. So he was the one recording this, Brett Fisher. So I want to have this option here to always ask before transcribing. It says it's always on in Rooms because it's free. I want to make sure that I'm being asked when transcribing. So I've got this here, it's on, and always ask before detecting, that's on as well. So I'm going to close this now. And what I need to do is basically retranscribe this project, this composition, these files, right? So you are transcribing files, not compositions. So in order to have Descript recognize these again, you have to go to the project tab and look in the files, right? So if you open your files panel, you will see the files that I have in here, the recordings. So it is obviously a Rooms recording. And if I open this, there's the backups, and I have the 3 files that I need to retranscribe: guest, host, and guest 1. And like I showed you, it only recognized the ums and the uhs so far. So what you need to do to retranscribe these files is to right-click on each file and say retranscribe, which means you go down here, retranscribe, right? So I'm just choosing retranscribe. Descript should pop up this page, this pop-up window saying what exactly is the language and who's the speaker. So just make sure that in the language here, it is the language of the actual conversation. So in this case, it is English, not auto. If you have auto here, change it back to English, and let's click done here. And the same thing you need to do for the other file. So I'm just going to right click and retranscribe the host file. Again, checking that the language is set to English because this is an English conversation. And finally, do the guest one and retranscribe as well. And here we go, checking the speaker name and the language is set to English. Done. So now all I have to do is just wait. There is a progress indicator here with 27% on. And we need to just wait now for it to finish transcribing. And let's see if after this, it will recognize all of the filler words. My plan is the legacy former, pro plan. It's called Creator Legacy right now. According to my plan, I should be able to access all of the filler words, not just ums and uhs like the cheaper plans. And this drive, actually, this project is on a drive belonging to my client, which I am a member of that drive with editing privileges. And that plan is also Creator Legacy Pro, formerly Pro. So it should be fine for us to detect. We have always been able to detect all of the filler words. So let's see if this is going to be the case. Here we go. It looks like most of the transcription is now done. And I'm already seeing much more words underlined in the transcript right there. So if I now go to the AI tools and try to recognize filler words again, remove filler words, let's open this up. Look at this. How many more filler words are now detected because of this, right? So I've retranscribed. I told Descript it is actually English or whatever language you have it, specify the language. Don't let it do auto, right? So here we go. I am now recognizing much more filler words in here. Even though I have the harsh cuts turned on, if I turn that off, it will now detect even more filler words like this, 639 in total. So there it is. There's your fix at the moment. Possibly by the time you watch this video, maybe they have fixed this bug. But just to help you right now, if you are struggling with this in Descript, this is how to go around it. And as far as I know, last time I checked, retranscribing files should not deduct more transcription minutes from your plan, from your monthly quota. If it does, I recommend that you reach out to Descript support and tell them, I had to retranscribe because Descript has failed to recognize the filler words. So please, can I have those minutes back? And I'm sure they will do that for you. So there you go. I hope this was helpful. If you like to learn Descript with me, I provide one-on-one coaching calls where you can ask any questions, or we can go over learning Descript from scratch, and I can show you workflows and workarounds and all of the nice things that you need to get your work done. So check out the link in the description for a booking form, and hope to see you soon. And thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one.